Hi everyone, we are Two Guys No Fries, and today we're talking about how crap rolls downhill. Lance, you wanna start us off with a story?
Alright. So today I went over and I was hanging out with my friend Sally, and we were just sitting around our kitchen table. And she said, well, I've had a really crappy day, Lance. And I said, well, what was wrong? And she said, this morning I got up and I was late for work. And she said, you'll never believe why I was late for work this morning. And I said, well, tell me. And she said, I got up and went to my bathroom, opened the door, and there was crap in my tub. She said that her boyfriend had passed out in her tub, crapped, slept in her tub all night, got up before she was up, left, made sure he was gone before she woke up, and then she had to clean it up before she could get in the shower so she could clean up to go to work. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Do you say he crapped in your tub? And she was like, yeah, it's happened like 3 or 4 times. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. He's crapped in your tub 3 or 4 times, and you're still with this dude? This dude's 35 years old. He's still going to school. He's been going to school for 15 years, and he craps in your tub 4 times, and you're still with this guy? And he's like, yeah. I was like, alright. She's like, at least it wasn't diarrhea this time. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Diarrhea? And she was like, yeah, the first time he ever did it, he passed out with the water running and crapped in the tub. It was diarrhea. He slept in the tub all night, got up, cleaned himself off, left. I had to get up and clean it up before I get it ready to go to work. And then I confronted about it, and he's like, well, I was going to be late for school. What do you mean to do about it? And I was like, you're still with this guy?
So why was he in the tub again?
He was going to take a bath, and he passed out. And he just crapped himself. Pretty much. Like, his whole plan was in the tub and rekindle himself, and he just crapped himself. So I was just like, alright. Because it was a funny story.
I've never walked in the bathroom and seen a float. I've seen a lot of weird things walking.
It's like, if I ever walked to my bathroom and my girlfriend crapped in my tub, I'd be like, babe, did you just crap in my tub?
I'll put it on Facebook.
And you didn't have the courtesy to clean it up? All I know is if I crapped in someone's tub, I would clean it up so they wouldn't know.
I don't know what I would do. It depends on who it is.
Okay, yeah.
It depends.
If it was like some people, I'd just leave it. But if it's like your spouse, you clean it up. I'm just like, this guy, he lives with you. He pays no bills. He eats your food that you buy. And he sleeps on your couch. And he craps in your tub. And he doesn't clean it up. He doesn't have the courtesy to clean it up.
Dude, how crappy would it be if he woke up and he saw the floater and just thought it was soap and put it on the side?
Oh man, but I could just picture him. He was just sitting there chilling. He's like, oh man, crap happened.
Yeah, you could just say it like that.
This is a guy who would sit there at a table with us for hours, 5 hours, and not say one word. But the one word he thinks he says is the most important word said all night. And it's pass the chips or something like that.
Okay, I got a story about crap rolls downhill. So we get finished remodeling my house, and we have over 500 pounds of concrete mix and mortar for the tiles. My grandma says, hey, I need you to take this receipt, load it up, and go return it to Lowe's. So it's over 500 pounds of crap. It's close to 600 pounds. I load it all up, bag at a time. Load it up. Take it to Lowe's. Get to Lowe's. Unload it. Roll it in. Barely. This is the most... this cart's barely rolling. Get it in there. I'm serious. People are walking in and they're like, oh my goodness. Old lady's like, can I help you? I'm like, yeah, get out of the way. I can't stop this. Anyways, I get it up to the front to return it. So they ring it all up and it's not in their system. I'm thinking, oh no. And they're like, yeah, we can't get this to ring up. So they're typing it all on the computer. Supervisors are getting called. Managers are getting called. People are walking up watching the show. And then all of a sudden, one of the managers or supervisors or somebody, they're like, oh, we don't carry this. We don't carry this brand. If you want, we don't carry this brand of mortar and all that. You must have got this from Home Depot. And I was like, son of a bitch! I had to roll it back out to the car, load it up, take it to Home Depot, unload it, return it there. It took over like 2 hours.
Crap. I've got one. I work at Sears, and we don't have any sand. And we needed sand for a stand for an umbrella. So they give me the manager's credit card, the Sears credit card, and they tell me to go to Lowe's and buy this play sand. So I go to Lowe's, I get the sand, I load it up, I take it up to the counter, car doesn't work. I call our manager, he says, we'll have him bring a manager up there and try it. So I did, didn't work. It was declined 4 times. So they're like, well, you got to put the sand back. So I go take the sand, put the cart back, put all the sand back, come back there. I get a different card, a different manager's card. I go to Home Depot, get the sand, come back, and they're like, oh, we already sent Aaron to got it. He's already got it right here. I was like, oh, that was an hour and a half. Yeah, thanks for letting me know that you already had someone else going to Home Depot to get it. So as I was going to Home Depot, he was coming back from Home Depot with the sand. Oh, and one of the bags ripped and got sent on my trunk.
And what a day it was.
Yep, so I got like 6 bags of sand for nothing.
Sounds fun.
It was an eventful day.
At least it's not like in Botech when our teacher was like, we're sweeping all that sand, remember? And we're like, where do we put it? It was a whole bunch of sand, huge pile of sand. And he says, I don't care, just push it under that car right there. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, go ahead and push it under the car. So we're pushing all this sand under the car, and we're banging it. It's going bam. Everybody's sweeping there. Remember, I was like, bam, 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 sweeping it.
It was like a sport.
Yeah.
It was like how hard you could bang it.
Yeah. And everybody was banging it hard. And I was the one that said, hey guys, be careful, this is someone else's car. We're scratching and denting someone else's car. And the teacher looks over and says, I don't care, they shouldn't be parking here anyway. This ain't my car. And so everyone's like, bam, just banging it.
Embarrassing, I'll join in.
Yeah, he got a broom and helped us. Okay, then the next day we come back, and the sand pile was about this high. This little car was like almost bottomed out when it started to back up.
Yeah,
you can see where it backed up on it and skidded. I had to try a couple
it's like
times.
all this sand was irritating. He's going to get out of sight, so push up in this car, and then
Yeah.
it makes like the car moves.
Yeah, and there's like literally a car-shaped sand pile, which is like, this high, and the width of a car and the length of a car, and you can see where they had trouble getting out. Like they almost bottomed out and got trapped, backing up all of a sudden in a clean parking lot, and you're just like. Anyways, all right. So that's our story of how crap rolls downhill. Let us know if you have your own story about how crap rolled downhill. If you're the guy who we pushed all that sand under your car and you watch this video, we apologize. But
We're told to do so.
yeah, be mad at our teacher, not us. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we really appreciate the view. Good night.